I've always wanted to sleep in a tube that's like
Like a pill?
warm and squishy. And you just like pull yourself in feet first.
A tube.
Yeah, and it's like
a
it's like a waterbed but
MRI machine?
around your body. MRI? No, that's like the worst.
It's like a tube.
It is a tube though. Magnetic.
A giant
resonance.
pill? Where they like close the other
Yeah, like
side
a
on
pill.
you?
Yeah, like a coffin.
Yeah, you're into coffins though, aren't you? Like,
Yeah, if I wasn't like renovating a van, I would be just
Making
creating coffins, yeah, to sleep in. Pods, you know, if you want to be all like techie cool about it, you can call it a pod.
yeah.
You don't
Or
know.
like a I mean, in Japan they call them coffin hotels. So let's try it.
It makes you cough.
All right.
Take a big ripper.
Do you guys believe in fate? Is that a thing? That's cool.
Maybe I think you create fate.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, that is strong.
Create fate.
What's a fate?
Fate would be
Like a predestined.
Yeah, something's happening for a reason.
Predestined thing.
For a reason?
Yeah, for a reason. It has to be like meaningful.
Just
I think if you like call it into being, but not out of just, maybe out of just nowhere. But I think you have to kind of create it.
fate.
Yeah, a little bit. At least have the idea in your mind of what you want, you know, a little bit. For it to manifest itself.
Well, maybe you don't recognize fate when it happens. You know, maybe you don't have the awareness of what the power of fate. You know, I think we're just mainly unaware of everything. We just got like the tiny bandwidth of understanding, and that's it. Some of us, see, I think though, if you do your own personal work, then maybe you understand what fate is, you know, because you like actually understood part of yourself more.
Mm-hmm.
What type of personal work have you done in your life, Michael?
That's a good question. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say what work really is, but I think it's just converting fear and inadequacy into understanding and confidence.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime I do something in the world and then something negative happens, meaning I guess I get more stressed, right? Then I say, okay, that wasn't, whatever choices I was making, it's probably not, it shouldn't go in that direction, right? Go away from stress. But unless it's jiu-jitsu, and
Or
then
maybe
you like
don't
say,
let that thing stress you out.
we're gonna create stress, you know, and then work within that.
Right.
That like that's jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah. You just learn how to turn that stress into something else and use it.
Is that important for you guys? Like, especially for you, Franco, like finding something that's tough to do and like getting through that.
Overcoming it?
Like creating obstacles for yourself, almost like
Mm,
challenges.
yeah, I like that. Especially in my jewelry, I like to always do something that I know I've never done and that's might fail maybe because it feels good on the other side.
What's one of the pieces you wanted to show us today?
You're good, Tony. You're good at this.
Well, let's do this one, I guess. This is one of my latest ones.
It's cool that we just have this other camera we can just pull out and.
Yeah. When did you make this? Is this old school or new school?
This is...
Here, let me try to do this. Bam. Here, go ahead.
This is, I did it earlier this year. I still have to finish this little back section. I like to usually leave them more finished looking like this, where it's all covered and stuff. This one's a little older though. This one's from the beginning of the year, but I still call it my latest one.
How long do these take for you to? I mean, how long is it from conception to, I guess,
Man.
having it finished like that? Like it takes a long time, right?
On average, like 40 hours.
Jeez.
This one took like maybe double that, because the construction was kind of hard, like fabricating it. All these little tubes together and stuff. Sometimes they didn't want to stay and stuff.
it's also like finding all those things you're using inside of it too. It's this whole process.
Yeah, definitely. This is actually my newest one. I think my best one. I haven't finished the back yet. But the front is pretty much done.
That is wild, dude.
Hold on, let me focus on that. We need a little.
Thanks. It's like a little three-dimensional with the pedals. I'm still doing the back. I just started carving it last night. That took me several hours just to carve all those lines. Then I'm gonna inlay gold in all of them.
Do you have very
eventually.
many tools?
Yes, I have a shite ton of tools that I've been collecting over the
They all
last
have their own
few
like.
years.
Sorry, they all have their own like
Purpose.
special purpose, right?
Yeah, I have a few, like a couple main ones that I use more than anything. But then there's also a lot of tools that, you know, that you use maybe for like one special little job or something every time. Like this one, a little mushroom temple.
What inspires you to make some of this stuff?
Well, I mean, this one I think is pretty self-explanatory. This one's actually a collaboration with my friend. I didn't do, because all these other ones I did everything. But this one, she carved out this little psychonaut dude with the 4 hands. And my friend gave him to me to do something with. So I fabricated this mushroom temple around it, because it looked like he was eating something to me. And yeah, so I did this little mushroom temple with these little caps missing over here, like he was eating them. But I mean,
Caps missing. That's great.
this one is pretty inspired by like mushrooms itself,
Oh,
but they're all different.
messed up there.
Super cool.
There it goes.
Nice, man.
Yeah, mostly the crystals are the most inspiring part, I think. Oh, nice. That's some good light.
So do you like sell this stuff, or what do you do with it? You just trade it for things?
I have traded a lot of it for things. I tried to sell them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hardest part
Is it?
for me. I just like making stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not into marketing.
No, I hate talking about myself.
Business.
It seems hard to value these things, you know? Like to put a price tag on them.
Yeah. Everyone values them different too, you know? And it's hard to value my time is the hardest part probably.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's dope.
It's really pretty.
Thanks.
Well, that's cool. Alright, well maybe we should go back to some of these questions. That was a really nice little jewelry segment.
You carry these everywhere you go, right?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
What do you do to people that want to like would be interested in seeing these? Would they just contact you through Instagram?
Yeah. And if you know, unless you know me and we could like meet up and you could check out my stuff, then Instagram is probably the only other place I'm at right now. I should do like a website or something soon. But do it on the outside and with my phone.
Yeah.
That works.
Do you think jiu-jitsu's helped you at all with jewelry making?
Definitely.
Check that shot out. Mmm.
Sometimes it's
Mmm. You have to put it on the whatever's on top. So.
oh no, I can see it good right there.
Oh, hell.
Dang.
Oh.
Sometimes it's frustrating, you know? Like I'll break something or something doesn't work out. A new technique that I had in my mind or something, and jiu-jitsu has always helped with anything that's frustrating, and just being able to relax and, you know, think about stuff and not freak out.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
And to like do something.
That sounds like doing work.
Definitely. Like a stopper.
Oh.
Are you a daredevil at all, Franco?
I used to be a lot more before jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love going snowboarding and you know, hooking myself off like cliffs and jumps and crazy stuff like that.
Before jiu-jitsu?
Yeah. Now I want to train so bad, you know, that it's harder to go do that stuff because it's really easy to get hurt. And before it's a kind of hurt where you could like still, you know, go to work and walk with a little limp and stuff. But when you do jiu-jitsu, then you could like feel everything. You can assess like your damage, then it becomes a problem or a risk. So
Definitely a risk.
Like,
I'm not as much a risk taker.
And you really value jiu-jitsu apparently.
Yeah.
Over dangerous shit? What'd you say? Dangerous?
Well, yeah, high risk
High risk.
situations maybe.
These are cool.
Thanks.
I like your rings a lot. I know they're more simple, right?
Some of them, yeah.
Like I love the bands.
Yeah, I've been liking making rings lately a lot.
a lot of your stuff is great just to like look at, zone out to.
Yeah, these are really intense to look at.
Thanks.
Just
Yeah, I like making create a little trippy gallery of stuff.
What was a dangerous experience you put yourself into, Michael?
Jiu-jitsu.
That's not that dangerous.
someone just asked this question on Instagram. They were like, "What's the most fun you've had taking a risk or some shit?" What was the question?
What's the
what
riskiest thing
dangerous-
you've done?
Yeah, what dangerous experience have you tempted to have, or are you tempted to have?
Dangerous. Ever since I became like an adult, I gotta pick my spots. So
Danger zone.
gotta pick your spots. That's all I gotta say.
Jiu-jitsu is a great spot to be. This is not that dangerous.
Yeah, I was talking about like something that would make you go to jail or prison or something like.
I feel like
I don't know about
you
that.
don't break the law.
No, I do not.
Oh,
I'm
we're
a
learning
peaceful.
about Plaster now.
I'm a super peaceful.
Why do you
person.
think he has that van?
No, like if you're doing something risky, that means you're gonna go to jail or prison, right?
No, like you could die, like
Or you could starve, or you can get lost,
like-
or
like
you could fall.
extreme snowboarding, you know, down cliffs or something, where you could,
But that's just like a physical
Die.
risk, right?
yeah. But like death is a.
Is
pretty
that
big
what
risk.
I mean? Yeah. You'll
I mean, if you go to
jail.
jail, you're still alive.
Like I wouldn't go to Skid Row at 2 a.m. you know?
That's not the risk. Like
That's a risk.
not on your skateboard, I guess.
Yeah, that's a risk.
No.
Skid Row.
Not biking through or nothing. Maybe if you like go talk to all the camps.
Biking
like,
through.
Try to borrow some sugar or something.
Damn. I hope no one's doing that. Asking for sugar at Tent City.
What's a recurring dream that you guys have?
I don't dream. Or I'm sure I do. I just don't remember my dreams.
Ever?
Never.
You think it's because of all the weed?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That's what people say. Sometimes I'll wake up and I know I had a dream because I'll be like kind of sweaty and like I know I had like I was just went through some shit in my sleep, but I don't remember anything. I just wake up like sweaty.
Do you have dreams, Michael?
Recurring?
Yeah, recurring.
Usually the most recurring dream I have is a lucid dream where it's like super action based, adventure oriented. Obviously I'm a hero going through this like comic book scene, and it's just me fighting usually. But then, you know, people who sleep next to me,
Get punched.
they say, "Hey man, you were talking in your sleep. It was pretty like, it sounded like it was important," you know. But then they also say I yell sometimes or even sit up.
So you're a crazy sleeper.
So my body just doesn't go to sleep. I sleep, but my body's like active.
It's not good.
But yeah, it's like action adventure dreams.
Fighting Thanos.
Yeah,
The
pretty much.
universe.
Yeah,
It's kinda cool.
those are reoccurring.
I daydream a lot. That's where I do my dreaming.
What do you daydream often
Um,
or recurring? Using your language.
That's I don't even know. Just random situations, I guess, that I put myself in. Sometimes, usually like good ones that I want to happen.
Is it like an
A lot of-
imagination thing?
A
or-
lot of jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
like I'll play out scenarios, you know, jiu-jitsu scenarios. Kind of like practice in my mind.
Mm.
Or like my jewelry too, I'll kind of see like something I want to do or think about stuff I want to do like that.
Sounds like positive visualization or something, or like.
A little bit. I've been trying to do that more and, you know, manifest good things through
Visualization.
putting myself there already and like feeling that emotion that comes from it.
Mhm.
Like it's real.
There's an emotion that you get from these daydreams?
I try to
Like a peak experience and shit? Like, what are you
yeah,
going
like
through?
like if I, you know, I'm thinking about like setting up my jewelry at a place where I'm trying to sell it, and you know, I'll think about it like I'm selling stuff, and then when I'm selling stuff, obviously I'll be like tight. It'll be like a good feeling, you know, to sell things, and then a positive emotion will be attached with that little experience.
For the accomplishment of the experience, or like,
Because I'll feel like I'm in it a little bit, you know?
mm-hmm.
And like obviously if that was happening right now and like I was set up somewhere selling shit, I would be like tight. Like people like my stuff, I'm selling jewelry,
Oh.
this is awesome. So I feel the same way.
Does your mind automatically like start figuring out how to, like the steps in between getting there?
No, that's probably something I should put more thought into.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of put myself in that like
Well-
final good situation a little bit.
So it's like, what entails that situation? It's you
Wanting-
having a library of assets that you can offer to people, and then you're in the mix, like in the community.
Yeah, in
Offering
that
it.
specific scenario.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
Like vending at a festival
Vending,
or
yeah.
something, you know?
Sounds like you meet a lot of cool people.
Definitely.
By-
At music festivals, you meet a lot of funky people. Because anything kind of goes, you know? So you'll get people that walk by like at 4 in the morning when you're still open and they took a shit ton of mushrooms or something and they're having an experience and they're just like flowing, you know, from somewhere else, and then you're just like,
Do people usually talk about their experience while they're going through
heck
it?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
definitely. Like,
I usually just
My-
shut down. That's my like.
I mean, there's all sorts of people, you know,
Yeah.
but it's not usually always in the peak, but they'll come through, you know, like after the fact while they're still high, but not like mainly like no, not peaking necessarily,
Right.
but they're still real high, and then they'll just like,
Oh yeah.
they'll tell us about stuff, and then some people will come like at the peak and like kind of be flowing, like not even be themselves, kind of, you know.
It's pretty wild.
It's cool. You meet some interesting people.
It's really dope.
You gave me my own background.
Yep.
I don't want to claim 10p. I am claiming 10p. But
Oh,
like,
you don't want to claim 10p? Edit that out and show Eddie.
Yeah.
just clip that.
Put up an 11.
11. No, I meant like
You want your own.
I'm just a purple
He wants his
belt in
own.
the
He wants his
system.
own system.
We're
He's
all
tired of
friends.
10p.
No, that's horrible.
He wants
That'd be like a heartbreak, man. That's
10q.
10PQ. I want that to be great.
10pq.
You know what I'm talking about? The 10th
HQ?
Planet qualifiers.
Oh no.
That's my baby. I want it to blossom.
Mm.
10 people.
You never seen it? It's like I posted on YouTube and it's like
Like the
an hour and
qualifiers
a
for
half or
EBI
2
and stuff.
hours. Yeah, it's like I'm walking around all the athletes as they're competing.
Oh no.
It's all 10th Planet people. You've been there, right? No, you never been there?
Like at the gym when they do the qualifiers.
like a
I've been
Sunday.
there a couple times. Yeah.
I think I got you on camera.
I would hope so.
Yeah, if you were there.
I don't
totally
make
got
it
you.
too much. I'm always usually working, but I've been there
Dude.
for a couple of them.
The latest one, like the one that's coming up on October 20th, it's going to be at HQ from 11 to 2. Do you have work on a Sunday from 11
Usually,
to 2?
but
Damn. You should get it
if
off,
I know
man.
in advance, I could try to usually finagle it off, you know?
Yeah, try to do it because like, it's like this time.
Oh, 11
I'm-
to 2, I can make most of it because I start at 2.
Oh, okay. And you're
So-
right there.
Yeah. So
Like
if
a block
anything, I
level.
just either miss a little or I could probably get it off.
Yeah, just miss a little. Just come for the
Miss the
beginning
ending?
part. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the-
you can see it
the best
online too.
part.
It'll be live. So like that's like, it's just cool to be there
I'll be
because
like, I'm gonna be late.
there's like, okay, usually there's like say 8 competitors, right?
Right.
Minimum. I don't think we've ever had 16, but usually like a nice sized tournament, and it's just all the killers from around 10th planets, you know, around the world, and people fly in from like everywhere. It's crazy. Not all the time, but you know, like if it's
The
Loudy's
bigger
weight,
ones.
you know,
Yeah, exactly.
Loudy's gonna kill it.
I remember when he came through.
I think Elu did it once. Anyway, there's just all these killers and their teams. So if you're in that vibe, it's like you aren't gonna really see that this is a live stream,
Yeah.
because there are 2 cameras running around with like backpacks, but that's it. That's like everything else is just as it would be if it was not being filmed at all, like
Very
minimal
raw.
production. Yeah.
That's what people want.
But on the other side, it's like it's supposed to look pretty on YouTube, so I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it's cool, man. You have all these really high-paced action jiu-jitsu things that, you know, they're actually competing for a tangible thing, which is competing at the sweet-ass tournament, potentially, you know. become
Oh,
a
damn,
champion.
you pull it up. That's cool, man. I got all like giddy because you're a good producer.
Do you, here's another
Oh,
question.
look at Curtis right there.
Oh,
Polar,
Curtis?
polar bear.
10th Planet Austin. Is that-
10th planet polar bear.
Yeah, and they ended up going on this show, the EBI. These are just the commercials that Manny makes, but which are
Tight.
beautiful.
Plaster?
Go ahead, buddy. Take it away.
I don't think I have a specific spiritual journey. Not one that I know of anyways, yet.
You don't have, like, the festivals or spiritual medicines, anything like that? 'Cause I feel like that's kind of
I mean,
a journey.
yeah, I guess that is I don't know, it's a journey into my own mind.
What about you, Michael?
You said the word journey? What was your question?
A spiritual journey.
Spiritual journey? Yeah, that's constant.
That's life, I guess.
Like I look at it, okay, so default, I look at it like the lazy man's way to enlightenment, like where you're only on the path when you need to be on the path, and you're only aware of it when you want to be aware of it and when it's convenient. Like that's a super lazy man's way. But I try to be more proactive in making good choices, which is what I consider on the spiritual path. One aspect of being on the spiritual path, you know.
I think mushrooms are spiritual.
Yes.
Like this ring.
Can you see that ring? Nice.
Oh, that's kind of
Here, I got you. There you go.
Yeah, that ring is pretty cool. What?
Ode to mushrooms, little gold cappers with a rainbow row of stones.
Nice. Oh, I
And
just saw one side, but this is
this-
actually
a psilocybin molecule in the front.
Do you believe in
Damn.
the stoned ape theory? Is that a thing?
that's a high level ring, dude.
Thanks. This is one of
Damn.
my newest ones after I got my newest piece of equipment, a microscope.
Wow.
I'm really able to get really
Fine.
fine detail now.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
I'm pretty stoked.
Is that the stoned ape theory?
That ring? Not really. It's just I like taking mushrooms theory.
I think that.
That sounds like a good theory. It's okay.
Do you believe in the stoned ape theory,
I totally do, man.
Tony?
Yeah, stoned ape theory makes the most sense because, like Eddie said, evolution is just the theory.
But you think
It's all bullshit.
a creature could evolve into
I don't
another
think it's all
creature like
bullshit.
Eddie says?
I don't know.
Or like Eddie says we cannot?
Who knows? I mean, maybe we can, maybe we can't, but I think that we can definitely evolve
Don't you think it would have happened a little bit like nowadays? Like you'd see something turning into something else?
Evolution?
Yeah.
I think it happens. Like, there's some like pigs that will evolve hair and things like that.
No, but I'm talking about like
Like
a
a ravenous.
complete, like a big transformation, like from monkey to human. You don't
Same
think?
different species.
I think it takes so long. That's the argument, right? Is it takes so long that we couldn't really witness something like that?
And the other end of the argument is, when does a species become another species?
When it looks like a completely different
Yeah, like-
fucking thing.
Yeah, so
Like if a dragon came out of a freaking little, caterpillar.
actually, I think humans are making other species right now, like human.
Like
animal
engineering
mix.
species.
Yeah, engineering humans, engineering animals, and then
Is
doing
that-
animal
Do you
human
think we were
hybrids.
engineered then? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think we were necessarily. I don't know what we were. I don't even know how I got here. All I was told is that I have a mother and a father, and then I'm alive now. So
Just making
everything else is just like, I can believe
up
science.
for imagination.
I can believe like hard, real science, and I can go to places theoretically, but what do you actually know? I'm a fan of like phenomenology, like the study of just happening,
Not knowing.
just what is happening.
Oh.
That's the phenomena. Not knowing.
Do you believe in life after death? Is that a thing?
Mm.
You're saying no, Franco?
I don't think so. Like
Believe?
maybe reincarnation. Is that what you mean? Or no, you mean like heaven and hell?
Like you're still aware, maybe, of what's going on after you die?
Definitely. I think maybe like there's like just a transfer of bodies or something.
Damn. Where's the other body though?
Dead. Like ashes. Oh, the new one?
Yeah, where's the new body?
Maybe it's not alive yet. Because we're not dead yet.
So there must be a space between two bodies to be able to live in.
Just everything that you be in the universe.
Do you get deconstituted? Like, is like everything about you just like thrown into like white noise and then remade, or is something like
What do you
is
mean
there a
everything
pattern
about you? Like personality and
Like
stuff, or what?
memory,
Well,
personality?
it's probably like blank slate. You start over when you're born, right? You don't know
So
shit.
does that mean that there's like a template for a consciousness, and then just any consciousness can jump in there, or is it like everyone made individually?
I think
You know
maybe.
what I mean? These are questions I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, but
Yeah, but what do you think? Yeah.
but I think other things maybe can occupy, because like when you get possessed, when
Okay.
when you're on like maybe like psychedelics even, and
That's
you,
actually
and you get
what you-
so out of your body that something else can enter your body.
Yeah, you.
That's very real.
Have you heard of ideological possession?
No.
It's when, well, it's. Have you heard of the NPC meme? Non-player character meme.
No.
Okay, so this is the best way to explain it, I think. So there's non-player characters in video games, right?
Non-player
in
characters.
role-playing games, there's
Like
player
they-
characters that like people are playing them.
Oh yeah, and then the computer.
Yeah, and then
at
there's
once.
non-player characters which are computer, yeah,
Got it.
like pre-scripted, right?
Yep.
So people can become an NPC at any moment in time. All they have to do is like say consciously, okay, I'm gonna turn off.
Check out.
I'm gonna check out. Yeah, and then so they're just running a program, a script. Some people do it voluntarily for money. Like they might work a job, and you're saying, okay, this is the script. I'm just gonna run that script and nothing else. No
Yeah.
other choices. That's NPC mode the whole time. Or there's some people that do the job, but then they're thinking about other shit. They're like they're making choices with their thoughts, and then they're engaged with work. But ideological possession is when someone is just running a script and they're
Program.
an NPC. Yeah. Like, I'm going to go to this protest. I'm gonna say these things, you know, or I got angry, so I'm gonna react in this scripted way that I was taught to act.
Out of fear or something.
Yeah, whatever.
Fear program.
Some authority programmed it into you, you know.
Definitely.
Anyway,
I think you're
I'm saying
always
possession.
running programs, but you could be good programs that you like, you know, like worked on and consciously programmed yourself, like.
Yeah, that's like player character
programming
shit,
love
though.
and shit, you know, instead of like a fear. And
Yeah, unless you're evil, and then you want
that.
fear.
Exactly. It's all about choices.
Yeah, that's sad.
Well, that's good stuff.
Oh, but so you were talking about reincarnation, then you were talking about possession is real, and then I thought to myself, oh, I don't like if someone can be possessed by an idea, then surely there's like the ability for a consciousness to possess someone,
for
right?
sure. That's what I was
Sounds like a
talking about.
consciousness would be like so much more powerful than an idea.
That's what I was talking about, like people being possessed, like by another, like a spirit or something, you know, something dark.
Like Orange Man bad.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Exactly, you know.
The great
what
meme.
kind of entity it is.
The great meme entity.
I've seen it happen though.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Was the person on drugs?
Yeah.
Or people?
Yeah, when you take like, you know, obviously like alcohol, spirits, it's called that spirits for a reason, I think.
Oh.
Because you could get possessed when you get so high that, you know, you're not there anymore, kinda. You're like checked out when you black out. And then that leaves space for something else to come in. And it happens on psychedelics too.
Well, that actually fits in with what I was like trying to model, which is if you're not aware, then that means you're checked out, right? Mm-hmm. If you're just like fucking doing your thing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or you're drenched with some sort of chemical.
Yeah.
So you black out or whatever.
But when you're blackout drunk, that's like another level of, you know, being checked out.
Yeah, for
like
sure. Because there's no
you don't
inebriation.
even remember, you know?
No inhibitions.
Yeah, and that's when it gets dangerous. When something could easily pop in there.
Damn, son.
If there's, you know, things that know what they're doing around you.
That sounds scary.
Yeah, that shit's not fun.
Had that person exhibited states of schizophrenia before or after that episode?
No. I mean, I don't know their family history or nothing, you know, but I've just seen it happen to the most random, nicest, cool people that I've known, you know, and it just, like something switches in them, and it's like it's not them anymore, like something else is in there, and it's like a completely different person.
How many times have you seen this?
Only a couple where it was super drastic, where I was like, whoa, something's actually happening here.
You saw this more than once? Goddamn.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this once in my life, and you
Yeah.
experienced it twice.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to me. Or more. I mean, I don't know what levels there are.
One time I was like directly involved, and it was
I need to leave.
It was.
I'm
trippy.
out of here.
Yeah, and this girl just got like possessed. It was insane. Yeah, it was nuts.
She was drunk?
No, she's on psychedelics.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't take psychedelics if...
You're not in control. Maybe.
But then again, like, I don't know. Like, like, generally the people who haven't done any psychedelics, they're like, okay, you're just going to lose your mind, right? So they just take whatever they have, you know?
I don't know. Maybe that you have to call that in. You know, you have to be doing like witchy, dark kind of practices.
She already had an intention for it?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
You think this individual?
I
had an
mean,
intention
I
for
think
it?
if it was easier than that, you would see it a lot more. You know, like if it was just like a thought or something. You know.
So you have to be wanting or willing.
Maybe. I don't really know because it hasn't happened, you know, to me.
Yeah, we're just hypothesizing here. This is not like a great library of knowledge that we're going through here. I'm like,
I wish I knew.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to play with.
What do you actually want to know though? I mean, imagine how long that's going to take to figure out.
So I mean, so I could like stay away from those like signs, you know?
You start with the movie The Exorcist, and then we can work from there, right?
I'll end with the question, what makes you feel loved? How about that?
Love.
Ended on a strong note. Strong, powerful love note.
Yeah.
What makes you feel loved? Head scratches.
Oh, those are nice.
Mm.
People buying my jewelry.
Yeah. Any shows coming up you want to promote, Franco? Anything that's exciting?
I don't have my phone.
I
but-
do. I just got told and accepted to do this show in downtown. Let me look at the date for sure. It's like 3 weeks from now.
What's it called? Do you know?
The website is rawartist.org, and it is Wednesday, 3 weeks from now, so it's the 25th, I believe. 25th. And yeah, I'll have all my jewelry set up and some crystals. And this is the first time I'll be set up somewhere that's not like a music festival or like a gem rock hound type of show. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I gotta sell tickets, and you could buy them like through me on the website, if that makes any sense.
Do they choose your name or something?
Yeah, they like choose my name when you're online.
Just
and,
Franco?
It's probably under Shamanic Vibration,
So go to Shimano.
like my Instagram, but if not, Franco Gamboa.
Right near the end. Shimano Vibration.
Oh, you already found it.
Let me
Oh.
just show over. Yeah. It's right here. Right down at the bottom. I'm gonna get some tickets. That sounds cool.
Thanks, man. That'd be awesome.
What about you, Plaster? Anything you'd like to promote? Anything coming up? Or
Yeah, I'm gonna send you this. I mean, you know, I like to see shows. Gold Room's coming up.
Gold Room?
Yeah, it's a DJ. He's gonna do a live show up in LA. I like his music quite a bit. I like his band. Seen him 4 or 5 times. And Combat Jiu Jitsu's coming up. That's November 24th on a Sunday in Monterrey, Mexico. I think it's Monterrey, Mexico.
Nice. You're going to Mexico? You are going?
Yeah, yeah.
Sick.
We did Mexico once in Mexico City. That
Uh-huh.
was really fun. A lot of great behind the scenes footage and just once in a lifetime like historical moments like Gio arm barring Eddie Cummings in the finals, the overtime of the finals. It was pretty fucking nuts.
That was pretty epic, huh?
It's like yeah, I got that in slow motion.
Dang. What a shot.
Yeah, I need to pull it out again. So yeah, that's November 24th.
Nice.
What else? Child Support Studios were nice enough to let us use this. That was really cool. And actually, they're doing a lot of really great like art shows constantly. Just like the stuff that's coming out of the Instagram Child Support Studios and other people's children. Like these Instagram, they're just gonna blow up, man. It's crazy. You can't have the models and actors and creators that are around and not blow up. Anyway,
that was good, guys.
Thanks.
We'll leave it off at that.
thanks.
Thank you, Franco. Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, man. Hey, you're a good producer.